Hello everyone, students. Today we are going to focus on discussing the stubborn members commonly found in farmland Equisetaceae weeds. This type of weed is often confused due to similar morphology, but causes great harm and is difficult to control. Mastering their identification points is the first step in scientific prevention and control. Equisetaceae weeds belong to Pteridophyta, class Equistopsa, family Equisetaceae, genus Equisetum, widely distributed in China's farmland, wetlands, and roadsides. Common ones include 3 species: field horsetail, rough horsetail, and scouring rush. Though they belong to the same family, their morphology and habits differ significantly. Let's break down identification points one by one. 1. Field horsetail. Field horsetail can be called spring purple stick, summer green branches, such a seasonal dimorphic player. Field horsetail is the most troublesome noxious weed for farmers in farmland, commonly called pencil grass or bone-eating grass in rural areas. Its biggest feature is distinct differentiation between fertile stems and sterile stems. Every spring in March to April, field horsetail first grows fertile stems, erect, simple, unbranched, color purplish, brown or yellowish, white. No chlorophyll, like a small purple stick. Apex bearing cylindrical strobilus, responsible for reproduction. After about 1 month, fertile stems wither, sterile stems begin growing. Green, with whorled branches, stems with obvious nodes, internals hollow, surface with longitudinal ridges, feels rough. By summer, sterile stems rapidly expand, forming dense weed communities. 2. Rough horsetail. Summarizing its characteristics in one sentence: branches whorled, internals with single ridgeline. Rough horsetail has node in its name. Its stems are indeed distinctly segmented. Unlike field horsetail, rough horsetail's fertile stems and sterile stems are both green, and above-ground stems can survive over 1 year. Its main stem base is much branches in whorled arrangements, like small tree branches growing out from around main stem. This is its key distinction from scouring rush. Stem internals have 6 to 20 longitudinal ridges. Each ridge has only 1 row of rough small protuberances. Feels like sandpaper, but with sparser texture. Leaves degenerated into tubular sheaths. Sheath, mouth split into triangular teeth. Base blackish brown. Apex membranous and easily deciduous. Strobilus, short cup shape, borne at branch tips, 0.5 to 2 cm long. This is also its small weapon for reproduction. 3. Scouring rush. Scouring rush has wood in its name. Its stems are thicker and more upright. Height can reach 30 to 100 centimeters. Biggest difference from the previous two is main stem simple or only 1 to 3 branches from base. Almost no branching, like an erect small bamboo pole. Stem internals have 16 to 22 longitudinal ridges. Each ridge has 2 rows of small varicose protuberances. Feels rougher than rough horsetail, like fine dense sandpaper. Leaf sheath, tubular, base, and top, each with a ring of blackish brown band. Sheath teeth lanceolate, short and not easily deciduous. Strobilus, borne at stem apex, oblong. Apex with small pointed tip. To summarize, scouring rush is a tall loner with straight stem, few branches, 2 rows of spines on ridges. Harm from Equisetaceae weeds mainly manifests in 2 points. First, its extremely strong vitality. They reproduce both by spores and underground rhizomes. Rhizomes creep horizontally in soil. Even broken into small segments can regenerate. Once established, quickly form continuous communities. Second is competing with crops for resources. Their root systems are well developed, will compete for water, nutrients, and light in farmland, causing crops to grow weak and yields to decline. Especially field horsetail, called by farmers the unkillable weed, is particularly common in fields and roadsides. Though Equisetaceae weeds are difficult to control, as long as you master the identification rhyme of look at stem type, distinguish branches, field ridge spines, you can quickly differentiate field horsetail, rough horsetail, and scouring rush. Every May, when weeds grow vigorously, I suggest everyone observe more when going to fields. Achieve early identification, early prevention, and control. Control Equisetaceae weed harm at the germination stage. Okay, students, today's lesson ends here. See you next lesson.